and welcome back to some more Super Mario Galaxy. Last time, we did Hurry Scurry Galaxy, or at least I redid Hurry Scurry Galaxy, so you could see that I actually collected the star this time. And then we did a star and then a secret star of Battlerock Galaxy. This time, we're gonna continue on our merry way through Battlerock Galaxy and see what we can find and collect at the same time. See y'all then. See y'all in there. Let's do it. I don't know why I almost did my outro, which is really funny. Alright, we can skip ahead of that. Let's go ahead and collect the star bits again. No point in just skipping ahead and collecting it. I mean, you've seen me do this before, but you might as well just do it again. Besides, I'm having a lot of fun doing this series. A lot more fun than I thought. Honestly, when I thought of the idea of doing Mario Galaxy as a playthrough, I was like, oh, it's gonna be fun, but I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy it. Sunday's episode made me, like, really happy. The episode with, me dying a bunch really made me happy. Because I got to show some of the most difficult things about this game sometimes. Alright, let's continue onward. Now I think we can break those chomps. Not with a bomb. But if you want to make more star bits, we have the same amount of star bits that we had when we, when we went to see Mr. Hungry Luma. But you can now... We could technically have gotten more star bits, which means more bang for our buck with, like, doing this, but, you know, it's fine. You might as well just do this to, like, kind of make it easier for yourself. Because now, I have to go to the other one, it's the green bump. Now, you take this bomb, you want to hurry up, hurry, throw it to the Luma that's trapped in that cage. I saved you. Whew, that was scary. As my way of thanking you for your help, I'll make a shortcut for you. Transform! A sling star into... Telling us to shake, but I'm not going to. Into a launch star, and now we've got a lot of pull stars around. So we can go several different ways. We're gonna kind of do some interesting movement. Nope, got hit. No, I'm not gonna go for that one-up. You can get that one-up if you want. I'm not going for it, because it requires some very tricky movement with pull stars, and pull stars are my bane of my existence. They are the bane of my existence. I cannot stand them. Alright, so now we're in this little area. We pop this bubble. That gives us another one-up. Whew! I almost got hit by that amp. You go up here, you can collect even more star bits. Gotta say, this game is rich with this stuff. This has coins. I'm just gonna pop all of these because it's fun. We're gonna long jump, go down the pipe. As you can see, there's a Luma there. As we're inside this little area, you have a spin. You toss that into there. That should break pretty quick. There we go. Then we go inside the cannon. I bonked. Waiting for the bomb to blow up. Bomb blows up. He grabs that. Break the Luma out. And I'm gonna mash the Y button and see if I can... Yeah, I did it! Nice. Nice. That was kinda cool. Only kinda, but you know. Interesting. Alright. Whoa! It broke the one-up case, too! That's funny. That's not supposed to happen. That seemed like a glitch. I'll have to look back at the footage and see if that was a glitch or not. That seemed like one, though. Alright, we want to aim. Fire! And we got the star! Why did that feel familiar? Why did that feel like I could have failed that? I don't like that. I don't like that feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Very simple star, but we got a lot of star bits for our trouble. Think. No star, no comment yet. And there's no comment to go to with the other galaxies because they already have gotten their comments and we've already done them. So that's interesting. Let's go into here. Top Maniac and the Top Man Tribe. I do remember this one. I think this is a Daredevil challenge. So this is a very interesting mission, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure. Because if I remember correctly, this is a very stupid one. Don't have any star bits, so I'm gonna grab this. So you didn't have to do that, but you want to get rid of them. That's the easiest way. We grab the pull stars, we long jump in a very hilarious way. This one's gonna move. Wanna kind of bob and weave our way. I'm gonna go ahead and do a long jump and skip us taking forever. Now, our top men here can be easily blown up and taken care of. Thank you, hurry on ahead. We're not gonna do that, though. We're gonna collect this life shroom that we don't need at all. Thank you, Sweet Freedom. I'll show you a shortcut. Transform! Blah, blah, blah. And we spin into it, and we're good to go. Oh, it takes us here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Nope, okay. That. Pop. Put the coin. There's our next pathway. We hop into the pipe, which takes us down here. Something that I like doing with this is not following directions and not switching the gravity controls. Because what you're supposed to do is do the gravity, switch the gravity controls. What I like doing, after I avoid that like the plague, something that I like doing is seeing how far I can go without switching the gravity out. That can be quite the challenge if you don't know, but it's well worth it because it's worth some skill points. It's worth showing some skill. We go back up. Oop. We do not want to stand there. We're gonna keep on moving. Boop, boop. Back down. And we've made it to the end of the area. You're supposed to change the level down. You're supposed to make that easier on yourself by collecting that, by hitting the switch, but we did not do that. We're gonna keep on moving. And this takes us down here. And we gotta destroy these top men. That's exactly what they're called, by the way. It's really dumb, but it is what it is. That is what they are. They are considered top men. We blast away, and we blew up that asteroid. Now, something fun that you can do here. You don't have to fight these guys at all. You can just long jump your way. Bonk your head, but you can just long jump, go here, and say hello to this big fella. So what I like to do is you jump on him, you spin, you jump on him, you spin. Very simple fight. It's not that hard to kill him. He poops out a lot of difficult enemies that like spin you along, but they're not like... I have to redo it. There we go, and he's dead. Basically, you don't want to get hit by him and put into the electricity, but he is super easy. And that's a super easy star to collect. And I believe that is our final star of Battlerock, unless a comet shows up. You'll notice that we'll get to certain levels, and the comet will start to show up more. So we're gonna save the game. And there is a comet. We have a Daredevil comet. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I think you're probably gonna guess what that Daredevil comet is. Sometimes these Daredevil comets are difficult because you have 1 HP and you cannot fail with 1 HP. However, this is one of the easiest ones. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room for failure because it is just this area. Not bad spat to have your first one be this. Also, if you really want to have a horrible time, you can continually fail this mission if you want. We're gonna continue doing what I always do with this. We do some clever platforming, and we begin the boss fight again. We beat him for a second time, this time with only 1 HP. And you'd think, oh, this is gonna be a lot more harder. No, I'm sorry, but this is a horrible boss fight. Like, it does not. And done. See what I mean? It's very, very easy to beat this boss fight within, like, the time parameter that we got. Like, that is such an easy star to get because, like, A, the fight's super simple, and then the B, and B, you don't have to traverse through an entire level. Some of these Daredevil comets are evil and they'll make you go through an entire level with 1 health. And that becomes challenging. That becomes a challenge. But until they do that, it's not a challenge. So that's all the stars we can get right now. You would think Mailtoad would have something for us, but he just doesn't. And instead of ending off the episode here, we are actually gonna go and do... Actually, no. I think I am gonna end off the episode here. And we're gonna have Bowser's Star Reactor be the starter of our next episode. So I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!